So we had a tour in Europe, and we landed at Charles de Gaulle Airport, and we get there, the promoter's not there. So Clark says, I'm gonna get a croissant, some tea, I'll be right back. So he leaves, and we're sitting there, the piano player, drummer, we're sitting there with the luggage, and we're just kind of hanging out. And we're sitting there, all of a sudden, Miles Davis walks up to us. Now that's like, it's like, this huge icon walks up to you. What do you, and he says in his very typical Miles, "Where's Clark?" And we were like stunned. You said, well, he went to get something to eat. He'll be right back. He'll be right back. So he just stands there. He crosses his arm and just stands there. They got the leather jumpsuit and the hair and the glasses, and he doesn't say anything. He just stands there. And we're sitting there looking at ourselves like, wow, what do you say to this guy, So we're sitting there and just dumbfounded. So in the distance, we see like a little speck. We see like Clark getting closer to us. And he sees Miles standing next to us, and he yells out, "Inky!" Now, and I tell people there's only a few people on the planet who get away with calling Miles Davis Inky. But that was a nickname they called him back in, he lived, Miles was from East St. Louis. But back in St. Louis, that's what they called him. Inky, because it was so dark, And when they embraced, you could see that they loved each other, but you could see that Miles, he loved Clark. He wasn't going anywhere till he saw Clark Terry that day, And to this day, I still don't know how he knew we were in Clark's band. And interesting enough, I've recently read or heard Herbie Hancock's audio book. And in that book, as I recall, he says that Miles wasn't a hugger. He didn't hug. He wasn't like one of those guys who hugged people. But I saw him hug Clark. He really loved Clark. He was Miles's mentor. Miles looked up to Clark, as many players did. Even cats like, I've seen guys like Freddie Hubbard come to Clark like that, like little kids asking him questions.